Hey guys, what's up? It's Nicole June and welcome back to my channel. So today is a much more serious video, a lot different than what I normally film. I actually made this video probably about 3 years ago. It's on private now. I don't know if maybe some of you guys saw it when it was up, but I just wanted to take that one down and make a new one because I feel like even though I was recovered then, I feel like now I have even more wisdom and knowledge about this that I feel like I can make even more of an impact now. If that makes any sense at all. But as you can tell by the title, this is pretty much just my experience with depression and anxiety and kind of my tips on how I recovered. I think even if you haven't experienced depression, obviously everybody has bad days or go through hard things in their life. So I think this video can kind of help a lot of people. I hope that'd be pretty cool if I could somehow touch somebody with this. But yeah, I'm sorry if I'm super awkward in this. I just this is my second time filming. This is the first time I filmed it. I literally started talking. I just sat in the distance. I was like, I don't know what to say. So hopefully this one makes a little bit more sense than when I filmed at first, because this is just so weird for me to speak about. I'm just oh, I don't know how to start. But yeah. So yeah, I hope that somebody gets something out of this video. Let's get started. So to begin, when I was in grade 8, that's kind of when this whole thing started for me. It was triggered by something in my life. It was kind of inevitable that I was going to eventually deal with depression, as it runs in my family. Actually, 4 out of 5 people in my immediate family have experienced a mental illness. So I mean, it was going to happen eventually, and if it didn't get triggered then, it would have gotten triggered in my later life, and I honestly think that would have a much, much bigger impact on my life if it happened now. So I'm very thankful actually that it happened when it did. So yeah, when I was in grade 8, I was severely, severely depressed. I don't know what to say. Yeah, I was severely, severely depressed. I literally would not leave my bed for days. I didn't eat. I was scarily thin. Scary thin. I would go days without eating. Let's see if I can find a picture of what I looked like then, but I'll insert it here if I can find a picture of my body, which was so skinny. But yeah, I didn't eat, I didn't sleep, I wouldn't talk to anybody. When I was going into high school, in grade 9, I remember people thinking I was the shyest person ever because I was so severely depressed that I refused to speak to anybody. I just in my head there was no point in trying, and I was just so sad that I didn't speak. But yeah, later on in high school people were like, wait, what? You're actually outgoing? I was like, yeah, I know, right? But yeah, I was super shy. A big thing for me was I self-harmed severely. I literally could not go a day without doing it. It was literally an addiction for me doing it, because that just is how I let out my emotions. Back then I never cried, so that's kind of how I had a feeling. That sounds so, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I literally could not go a day without doing it, and then I never thought I could stop it, and then here I am 5 years later never having done it, and I'm wow, so proud of myself. But yeah, every 3 times a week I would see different doctors trying to help me out, and for the longest time nothing would work. I would go to group therapy, one-on-one therapy, psychiatrist, psychologist, family doctor. Literally every week was just therapy sessions over top of therapy sessions, and taking a whole bunch of medication to try and help, and nothing was working. It had been probably a year and a half of literally just nothing working, nothing changing anything, and being wow. I remember there being a point of me totally giving up and being wow, I have literally been trying the same thing for so long and nothing's helping. And it took me so long to finally click in my brain that you can't go to these you can't go to these things to make you get help and then suddenly just be good. You really yourself, people, okay, I'm sitting beside a window right now, and I feel people are staring at me just talking to myself. But it took me so long to realize that in order to get better, you need to want to get help and to get better. And as weird as it sounds, it's when you're so sad, you almost get comfortable with the sadness. Like, I was so severely depressed that it, like, was the comfortable thing for me. Like, I literally did not remember what it felt like to be happy. That sounds so depressing. But yeah. Like, you literally just, like, don't remember what it feels like. That's so sad, wow. But yeah. I just expected, like, the therapy and the medicine and everything to really help you get better, but that's not what does it, it's you. Like, medicine and therapy and all that type of stuff, it's like a little stepping stone. It kind of makes you a little, see the light a little bit, but it's you has to fully pull yourself out of the hole to get better. Like, I started eating healthy and eating in general and going to the gym and made myself hang out with friends and, like, connect with people who I haven't talked to in so long because I was so depressed. And it's those types of things that really, really help you and make you get better. It's not just therapy and medicine. You can't depend on that because it's ultimately you who has to save your life. It can't be somebody else. It can't be medicine. Yes, it helps, but, like, it can only help so much before, like, you know. I don't know. It's crazy for me to think about how, like, the same person who is sitting here right now who is, like, so happy with life and so blessed with everything and, like, just so happy with the place that I'm in is the same person who had a bottle of pills in their hands and was ready to end it all. Like, your life can change so much, and, like, your sadness and what you're feeling right now is not your forever. It's temporary. It is so temporary. And I had so many people tell me that it's gonna get better, it won't last forever. And I was like, yeah, right. Like, I'm gonna be the person where it lasts forever and I never get better, but, like, that's not the case. Every single person is so capable of getting better and getting healthy. Like, you just really, really need to work on it yourself. And I know it's not a matter of just, I'm gonna be happy now. Now it's all good, because that's not how it works. It's doing things in order to be able to get there is what's gonna help you. I know a big thing for me also, I'm sorry, I'm, like, petting my bed right now because I'm just so anxious while I talk. A big thing for me now is, like, before I would be sad and I would just let myself dwell on it so much. And now if something happens in my life that really upsets me, I let myself feel it and then it's done. I actually went through a breakup, like, kind of recently. And obviously was super sad about that, but you have to let yourself feel super, super sad. I literally gave myself a week. I was like, Nicole, you can feel as sad as you want for a week. And then after that, like, you're good, you're great, move on, and be happy. And it actually helps so much when you do that. Because obviously you need to feel sad. You can't always be happy. That's not normal. You need to be able to be sad in order to be able to enjoy the good times, but I don't really know what I said in this video because it's literally a jumble of me just being like, what do I say? Hopefully this made some sort of sense to somebody, but I don't know. Stay strong. Like, I promise you everything will get better. I am living proof that, like, you can be so sad and see no hope in life at all, and then in a few years or even a few days, you know, in the future, you can be so happy and be in such a good place in your life that, like, you literally cry of happiness now, and you never thought that that was possible, as cheesy as that sounds. But, yeah. Thank you for watching. I hope somebody got something out of this video. That'd be very cool. But bye. Love you guys. I don't know if any of that makes sense.